Мгм.
Когда в ОБС появятся какие-то, значит, все работает.
Мгм. Hello. Hello everybody, nice to meet you. Okay, let's wait for the others to just join us. Okay, welcome to my stream, my second stream on YouTube. So again, it's Jessica, very nice to meet you, to hear you just on my stream. Thanks for coming. I hope that today you will broaden like so much your mind that hopefully next time you will be able to trade by yourself. So today I will also show you like an interesting strategy that will of course help you to gain income. So let's wait for like 1 minute to others to join us. Let's wait. Okay. So again, repeating, today is my second stream on YouTube and I'm really glad to be here because YouTube, well, I really like it because just it has a chance, it gives us a chance to get in touch like closer. So you can actually ask all the questions that you're eager to, interested, that maybe you've got any like desires, wishings for the next video you want to like see about. So please write in the chat. Of course, I'll be reading it and during the stream answering your questions. So please be welcome, ask questions, maybe write what next topic you want my videos to be about. Also write like how much you want to earn per week. I'll be also very interesting. And well, put your pluses just for me to see your activity. So okay, again, there's a chat. Welcome. Okay. Okay, hello Jessica, how are you, my dear? Well, thanks. Very nice to see you. I'm just super, I'm brilliant. Like today I'm really focused on trading. And like in my mind I've got a lot to show you today. So yeah, I'm feeling just brilliant, perfect and ready to trade and ready to share my knowledge with you. So thank you. And I hope that you're also very focused today, that you are, you know, very concentrated. Remember my exercise. So I deep breathe in, hold your breath, deep breathe out, and like repeat twice. So that means we will be more concentrated and ready to trade. Okay, so well, I think that like others already joined. So again, let me welcome myself. My name is Jessica. Well, I'm a professional trader analyst and a head of development at Trading Academy. So I already had quite a lot of streams on Telegram channel about like my web channel, about trading board, which all like help you trade. So these are like ready-made instruments for you to use. Remember, like again, reminding you, of course, like today, you know, YouTube, the main purpose of my YouTube stream actually for you to chat with me, for you to ask questions, to get closer, maybe to know me like a little bit better. Maybe you're eagering like, how did I get this success, to the level of this success, the level of this income. So yeah, YouTube is like a little chatterbox for us to get each other to know closer. So yeah, that's why, well, of course we are always concentrating on trading, but just bear in mind that today I'm going to do quite a lot of talking, quite a lot of telling, and maybe of course there is a chat that we will be distracted a little bit. So bear that in mind, that trades, well, they require like really entering at the right time. So just bear in mind that today we may be a little bit distracting because my main purpose for you to know me better, for you to maybe ask questions. So that's it. Okay, so in the previous streams, I told you about trading board, which I developed. So it is a trading board based on artificial intelligence. Of course, it well, analyzes all the trend, all the information, the news, and step by step, it actually improves itself. So it gives 100% accurate signals. So what you do, well, our trading board is, my trading board is absolutely free. So all you do is write in DM, and of course, I will send it to you because it's like the simplest instrument for you to use in trading. So in DM, it's free, use it. So all it does is just well, sends you a ready-made signals for trading, like what currency pair you should pick up at the top left corner, what time expiration you should choose. Of course, well, it suggests the amount of money for you to put in a trade, and of course, like buy asset or sell asset. I will of course repeat about these buttons just like 10 minutes later. But yeah, it gives you like all ready-made signals. So trading board does not require any knowledge of trading at all. So trading board is like a tool which will give you definitely income, but it's just a tool for beginner to actually try out trading, but try out trading with profit. So it's quite like, I think, not quite, it's just, well, very attractive to use it. Of course, if you don't know how to register on Pocket Option, it's a trading platform that I work on. There's a video on my YouTube channel also. For the link, please write in DM. There are quite a number of videos that are really educative. Some of them are attractive. So of course, there are like one of the first videos there, I tell how to register on Pocket Option. It's quite quick, you know, like you can actually rely on Pocket Option because it has a license all over the world. It has like, you can top up the account by all means, very quickly, reliable, and of course withdraw your income very fast and like by all means also. And the thing about Pocket Option, it has the highest win rate with the highest profitability of currency pairs. So that's it, they're just brilliant, and we use this Pocket Option platform. But for you to start quicker trading, I just just use my link to Pocket Option. So for an access to it, write in DM and I will send you a link to register on Pocket Option. So like what's the difference between my link and the other link? It's not an advertisement and stuff like that. It's just I want to like you to quicker start trading and learning. So I want you to gain knowledge quicker, and when you register by my link, you will get like 50% plus to your initial deposit. So it's just a gift from me for you to trade, to put in more in your trade. So please, for the link to register on Pocket Option, write in DM. So again, reminded you about trading board. What else? We'll just, okay. Are you going to trade today? Hello everybody. Of course I'm going to trade today. Just to like remind you about a couple of instruments today. Of course I will show you like, you know, an upper step of trading by yourself. Actually, like all trading board signals, signals from me, from VIP channel, they are ready-made signals which you just type in Pocket Option and use, and they gain income. The next step is subscribing to my YouTube channel and repeating this strategy. Also helps you gain income. And just the upper step is like trading by yourself. So when you trade by yourself, you're free to use any currency pair. You're free to like pick up any time expiration, to put in any amount of money. Of course, I advise you to put in 5 to 10% per trade. So yeah, it's like an upper trend. And the most like highest step for you is to take my personal mentorship. The starting cost is $500. And if you want like more information about my personal mentorship, like if you want to just trade like close face to face with me and gain like the highest income you can actually gain now if you're like a beginner or a middle level trader, so write in the end and I will tell you in detail more about my personal mentorship. And just reminding, VIP channel, yeah, it's like a middle step. Well, I usually put signals, not usually, well, I put every day for 2 trading sessions signals, like 7 to 15 signals, also containing currency pair, expiration time, and like what button you should choose, higher or lower. And of course there are like, you know, there is a strategy in my signal, in VIP channel signals, it's called martingale levels, that helps you always to recover your losses and plus get the profit. So yeah, VIP channel is also very useful and it's absolutely free. So please, for an access, write in DM. Okay, so let's start like step-by-step trading. Just reminded you about my trading board. So please in DM, it's free. VIP channel also in DM, it's absolutely free. And well, YouTube videos, just I love them watching while I'm having dinner, while I'm working. You know, trading is well, the profession you actually put in a lot amount of money. So actually when I eat, I also trade kind of. So I broaden my mind, watch my videos also, which I record for you. So yeah, my videos are very educative. So please subscribe to YouTube, put your likes and comments, and I'll read all of them and be just grateful for it. So okay, here's again repeating for beginners who are new to my streams. Again, my name is Jessica. Hello, nice to meet everybody. So today I'll show you actually how to trade by yourself on Pocket Option, and of course remind you about my trading board and VIP channel, which are free, and my YouTube channel, which already has quite a lot of strategies. So here's Pocket Option. Again, it's reliable, licensed all over the world. Here's my balance. I also top up it very quickly by all means and withdraw, so usually by my card. And here are currency pairs. The profitability are shown on the right. So it's just like showing me today. Well, I will actually trade on wait, let me, you can type here quickly to find your currency pair. So I'm looking at the euro. Just thinking which one I want. Well, no, okay, yeah, I'll do with that one. Okay, so I just like opened up euro and US dollar currency pair chart, and yeah, I trade on Japanese candlestick chart. So here it is. It contains of actually two candles of two candlesticks of two colors, the green one and the red ones. So actually the green ones represent the growth of a price of currency pair. So actually what is like trading on currency pairs? This chart like shows you the change of a price of a currency pair. So if it goes up, it shows you a rise in the price of a currency pair. If it goes down, it shows you a drop in the price of a currency pair. So that's just it, just like the main purpose, like what actually the chart is about. So actually the green candlesticks are about the growth of a price of currency pair. So they are called the bullish candlesticks, and the red candlesticks are called the bearish candlesticks, and they show a decrease in the price of currency pairs. So here we are. And of course there are some more obvious drop of a price of a currency pair. You can see like a steep downward chart, direction of a downward chart, and there of course a very quick and obvious growth of a price of currency pair. You can also see it by steep growth of chart. So okay, and yeah, I just opened up euro and US dollar currency pair chart. And I'm gonna actually set expiration time 1 minute, put in $100, and I will trade now by like looking at the trend itself, like the direction. So you could actually pick up there are indicators. Of course, I will like tell you which one you can choose, but now I will just trade by trend. And what I'm gonna look. So there is a time frame. Time frame is a meaning for candlesticks. So actually time frame is a length of time which candlestick grows. So like here you can see, here's the time frame. So my candlestick every minute it updates. So it's very important to bear in mind about like when your candlestick finishes, it's updating. So you can see again, like it's 13 seconds left, 11 seconds left. So I'm just gonna wait for this candlestick to like stop growing. So you actually enter trades when you see a new candlestick start growing. So here we are, and I've just opened a trade for 1 minute with euro US dollar currency pair. So again, I'm just continuing to explain what I just did. So okay. Well, what I just did is I actually put a sell signal. So again, what is trading on currency pairs? So forex forms currency pairs, of course, out of two currency. So like they choose different currencies to form currency pairs. Each currency pair has its own profitability. So in currency pairs, there are two currencies. The first one is called the base currency pair. The second one is called the quote currency pair. So actually the thing about trading on currency pairs, so when you buy one currency, at the same moment you actually sell another currency. And like conversely, when you sell one currency, you actually buy another one. So that just doesn't matter. The market kind of jumped very quickly. Never mind. It's okay. So I'm gonna wait. Just the market, the events you've heard already what happened today's. Well, that's why the market is quite affected. So don't worry, we just continue trading, and to cover all my previous losses, I double the amount of money I put in. So it's 200. So it's martingale system. It's a strategy which always like has no risks at all. So all you do is a double amount of money you put in. and for example, you just double up the amount of money you put in your trade, you lost, so you double up the amount of money you put in 400, you lost, and finally you won with $800. So that means you get your doubled profit, like doubled many times, like 800 plus your initial investment. So using martingale system, you always get in profit, always. So it covers up all your previous losses plus it adds the initial investment. So that's it. If you lost, well, always double up the amount of money you put in. Remember that. And trading is not like about quick starting trades. So of course here I'm just waiting for like an obvious direction of a chart so I can actually open a trade. So for us to be more easier to trade, I will use the RSI indicator. Here it is. And actually not the RSI, well, yeah, I may, but not this time. Let me show you another strategy, because this type of chart, kind of RSI, is not the most obvious indicator. So you choose yourself. Well, I would like to actually pick up moving averages. So you always apply 2 moving averages to your chart. So here we are. I just, again, reminding you, like at the top left corner, you can pick up the currency pairs. Right top corner, time expiration, amount of money, or here it's shown like the profit of a currency pair, and of course the signal is higher or lower, so which is in other words to buy an asset or to sell an asset. So let me like step by step open up trades, and I will edit the parameters of indicator, moving average indicator, which I'm going to use now. So I'm going to set the period to 9, and the second one I will edit. So the first one will be the short-term moving average, and now I'm going to change the period, set it to 21, change its color for us to be more convenient to use. And this will be the long-term moving averages. So when we use this strategy, actually we apply to our chart 2 moving averages, set different period, the short-term with the period of 9, the long-term with the period of 21. So okay, we just applied it, save of course, and yeah, on our chart we can see 2 moving averages applied. So again, remind you that the green line represents a short-term moving average and a pink line represents a long-term moving average. So actually how this strategy works, okay, I'm just thinking, well, okay, how the strategy works, the moving average strategy in detail, of course it's explained like more on my YouTube video, but how the strategy works. So it works with crossovers. So like moving average shows you the correct entry and exit points of a trade and shows you the potential reverse. So potential reversal. So again, what you need to bear in mind is your short-term moving average. You need to see if it crosses the long-term moving average below or above. So like if your short-term moving averages crosses the long-term moving averages above, then you open a buy position anticipating a growth in the price of currency pair. But if your short-term moving average crosses below the long-term moving averages, that means we open a sell position anticipating that the price of a currency pair will drop. So actually, of course, you can see it like on the chart that, like, for example, short-term moving averages crossed above the long-term moving average. Well, of course, we opened a buy position anticipating an upward trend, and here we can see an upward trend. And again, explaining, so here short-term moving averages crossed below the long-term moving average, and that means we open a sell position anticipating a downward trend, and here we are showing a downward trend. So I hope that you now understand everything about like moving average indicator strategy, I mean how it works. So okay, we already applied it, and actually we need to wait for a crossover. So it's the thing actually that takes time. It takes time because now you can see that like the short-term moving average is quite a distance from the long-term moving average, so we need to wait or change currency pair, because you know sometimes well, actually I always try to stick to like a couple of strategies which always works with me, like RSI moving average, And that's what I advise you to do. Stick to like a couple of strategies which always work. So if like some trades don't work out, never mind, we just double up the amount of we put in and continue trading with this strategy. Okay, because you know you are like you can be professional in a couple of strategies, but you can't just know like all the strategies perfectly for you to always like get a high income. So here we can see like a rise, we can see an obvious rise of a chart, but still I'm gonna wait. And while I'm waiting for a crossover moment, again, what I'm gonna tell you about trading with currency pairs. So again, there is a base currency pair and a quote currency pairs, and these two buttons they are connected with the base currency pair. So the currency pair which stands on the first place. So if you like press a button higher, that means you will buy a base currency pair and sell a quote currency pair. So in like our terms, so if you press the button higher, that means you will buy euros and sell US dollar. But if you press the button lower, that means we are opening a sell position. That means we are gonna sell euros and buy US dollar. So that's just like me explaining you what these buttons mean. And again, these buttons are also of course connected with the direction of charts. So if you open a buy position to buy base quote, we are anticipating an upward trend, and if we open a sell position, we are anticipating a downward trend. And what sell position, sell in the base currency pair. I think that's it. That like everything I understood about trading on currency pairs. And now again, we're still waiting for the crossover movement. Okay, so you can, what else we can see on pocket options? So applied moving average, the like profitability of my currency pair is 86% actually. You can see your opened like trades here. And what else? Now we are waiting and analyzing the trend. It's very important for you to take your time and look carefully what is going to happen. And yes, and remember about the expiration time also, because it's connected with a steep crossover or with a low crossover. So we wait. Okay, while we are waiting, well, we can see a growth, but still let's wait because it can still go down. It's quite an obvious position, and of course, well, trading is not about like gaining $1 million at a second and losing $1 million at another second. It is about step-by-step gaining income. That's it. So you can also see that yeah, it's kind of going down. I'm going to change another currency pair, trade on Australian. Yeah, this is more obvious actually. I'm going to trade on Australian dollar and US dollar currency pair chart. So this is more obvious, but of course like what's the thing about trading? I told you like about trading on currency pairs, but the thing is you should open your trade when you see that candlestick finished growing and a next candlestick started growing. So here's the time frame. So like 3, 2, 1. So there's gonna be another candlestick. You can see it here. And this candlestick is called a confirmation candlestick. It actually confirms you the direction of growth of your currency pair, of price of currency pair. So again, just for us, it's very important to wait for a candlestick to finish its growth and wait for another candlestick, because we need to just make sure that we are sure that the price of a currency pair will drop or will rise. So yeah, don't enter trades like this time when your candlestick is just growing, because it doesn't make sense if your candlestick will like grow down or grow up. So for an obvious direction, wait for a candlestick to update. Actually, if we enlarge, we see here already a crossover, but it's kind of, you know, a very changeable. So I mean, the thing about this chart, currency pair Australian dollar and US dollar currency pair chart, it's quite changeable, and you know, there are quick like movements, but of course there are short-term moving average closed above the long-term moving average, and I can try and open up a quick position, but still I won't, because it's quite risky. So I will wait, and I will wait for my candlestick to update. Think about it. So you can see that it actually takes the time to like start trading, to open a trade, because I do it quite carefully. I analyze all the chart. I mean, here it went upward, downward, so of course every movement is connected with the events. There are some like quick events that just they are not in use, that are like quickly depending on a market. So here you can see that there is going to be a crossover, so we will wait for this situation, of course reminding you that when a short term moving average crosses, well, in this situation, in future situation that we are kind of looking at, it may cross, well, below. That means we will open a sell position. So of course I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait. We are not in a rush. We are having good time. We are relaxed. Our shoulders are just put down. Okay, we are focused, of course, but we don't get in a rush. We just quickly and very carefully look through our chart, analyze. That's the point. So I don't want to lose like $500 in 3 minutes. That's why I take my time. Of course, of course, like continuing you to tell what is spoken option. Okay, quite a great growth. Still continuing growing, I mean. You can see it's like really great growth. Okay. And I'm gonna open a quick buy position, anticipating. So I just opened a buy position, anticipating an upward trend. So you can see there is an obvious upward trend. So it's just, it takes time. And of course we are waiting. So that's just it. And yep, we are waiting. So again I opened a buy position because of course there's an obvious growth of a price movement, but I opened it for too quick. Never mind, I entered too quick. So let's double the amount of money, still continue trading. And well, I advise you to actually trade with a longer time. Still there is a growth, and let's open a buy positions for 3 minutes. You can see that I continue trading, never mind that 2 previous trades I lost. Well, because we can see a certain obvious direction of a growth of a price of a currency pair, Australian dollar and US dollar. So hopefully, of course, I'm right that the price will finally rise, because like here it takes quite a long time. It still continues rising, so of course it will continue rising. It's just because there are not like big changes. So if there would be like very rough changes, then yeah, it would be like strategy to think. But here we can see an obvious rise of a price of currency pairs. So here I'm sure, and again continuing trading. Okay. And of course, again reminding you that to my chart I applied indicator. It's called moving average. So I applied 2 of them: a short-term moving average, here it is the green line, and pink line, which is a long-term average. So the period of pink line is 21. You set it to 21. The period of the green line is 9. You set it to 9. Yeah. And here we can see that the short-term moving average crossed the long-term above. So that means that we should open a buy position, anticipating an upward trend. So of course there will be an upward trend, and there will be a growth of a price of a currency pair. Because you can see like here, the situation when like next crossover will occur, it's not near. So now we can see an obvious growth of a price of currency pair. The short term just shows us that there is not going to be a crossover, that here's a crossover. It already crossed above the long term moving average. It already crossed such way, showing us that the price of currency pair will continue growing, showing us that there will be an upward trend. So we of course use this signal, use this crossover, and continue trading. So you can already see that there is a growth. By the way, just for beginners, what is expiration time? So actually it's the time of your trade. So when you open trade, you open trade at like a current price of a currency pair. But when you finish your trade after 3 minutes, when you open like a buy position, you are anticipating that like after 3 minutes, the price of your currency pair will grow, or the price of your currency pair will drop. So that's it. Okay. Well, it is still growing. It is still growing. Well, okay, we didn't succeed because, you know, there was like a quick drop. But never mind. Still continue trading. Maybe, well, of course there is an obvious growth of a price of currency pair, and still I'm sure that there will be a rise of price of currency pair. But just we need to think for like how much time to open it. Should we open like for 5 minutes? Of course there is an obvious growth. I'm gonna wait for confirmation candle. Okay, double up the amount of money I put in. Remember to recover all my previous losses. And still we can see a rise in the price of currency pair. So there is still a rise. There is still a rise. Okay. Maybe I will just do it. I'm thinking about 5 minutes because of course there is an obvious growth. Or I'm thinking about 1 minute. It's quite tricky, but of course I'm professional, so I'm gonna make up my choice. And well, I'm gonna set expiration time, looking at it, for 1 minute. Let's do it for 1 minute by opening a buy position. Anticipating an upward trend. Of course, I'm not just anticipating, but you can see by yourself that there is a growth of the price of currency pairs. So I'm still continuing. I'm still sure in my strategy. So what you can see actually that I stick to one strategy. I'm sure in my point of view. But of course, I'm just not basing on my feelings. Of course, feelings are just, well, let's put aside our feelings because I analyze a trend. And of course, here I can see an obvious growth. I see an obvious growth of the price of a currency pair. So yeah, and we are gonna wait. Okay, there are a lot of strategies already posted on my YouTube, which all work. I mean, I just continue trading step by step. I'm sure in my strategy, so I stick to it. See, it didn't work, but never mind. Still, it continues growing. I mean, it still continues growing. Still continues growing, but it's just quick, you know, events. They just didn't let us succeed, but never mind. We don't get sad. We don't get upset. We continue trading with the same strategy. Of course, there is still growth. Let's look for another currency pair, and I'm gonna open a quick buy position here. Okay, why just did I do it? Because I saw here a crossover. I saw that a short-term moving average crossed below the long-term moving average, anticipating a growth in the price of currency pair and anticipating an upward trend. You can already see an upward trend here. Okay, never mind, still continuing trading. We don't get upset. We still continue. Remember that poker option has a limit for beginners, so I'm like showing you beginner's account that it has a limit. For example, if I want to double up the amount of money I put in, it's like 800, so I double, it's $1,600, but it just doesn't let me type in because there is a limit of 1,000. So okay, never mind, we will trade with 1,000. And still you can see a growth. I mean, you can still see a growth. So I was right, of course I was right. So there is still a growth of the price of currency pair. And I'm still sure that there will continue, the price of a currency pair will continue growing, and I will open up still a buy position, anticipating an upward trend. Okay. Sometimes, you know, sometimes, like I said it on my YouTube video, sometimes trades just, they are not yours. Sometimes the market just, sometimes you look at through the market and you understand that, well, the trades are not yours, but sometimes you do like understand, and like one week you may have profit of 30% from your balance, and another week you may have profit of 60% from your balance. So it just depends. Never mind. And next time, like, I'm going to show another strategy for you to use. Okay, well, yeah, that just didn't work because of course it continued growing, but just, you know, it just quickly jumped. Still, I was right, it continued growing, and I will show you another indicator. So I will also show you an RSI indicator. I showed you the previous time, but I will show it this time with the moving average indicator. So actually these two indicators, they are one of my favorite. So I combine them using two moving averages, applying to my chart and using the RSI. So yep, and I want to actually, I'm searching for the right chart to show you. For example, here, and I'm gonna open a buy position. Okay, so why just did I do that? Of course, I left on my chart moving averages, but like now RSI helps me more. So what is RSI? RSI is another indicator. It shows the oversold and overbought conditions of our currency pair. So it has levels 30, 50, and 70. So if your currency pair is overbought, then the line of if RSI is close to the level of 70, it means that your currency pair is being oversold. That means that there will be a reversal and the price of a currency pair will rebound and will drop. But if the RSI is close to the level of 30, that means your currency pair is being in the oversold position, and again there's still going to be a reversal and there's going to be a growth, a pullback, and the price of a currency pair, oh, you can see we got profit. That's just brilliant. I mean, we got profit of $920. So using the RSI and the moving average indicator, so great. Like I stick to one strategy and continue trading, and I got profit. So again, I'm going to continue recover all my losses and trade again. So let's wait for the right moment to enter trade. Again, explaining RSI, showing the oversold and overbought position of a currency pair. So actually RSI lies between the level 0 to 100. And again, if RSI close to the level of 30, it means the currency pair is being in the oversold position. So actually, if it's like getting closer to a level of 30, that means you can open a sell position because still it will continue, the price will continue dropping. But if your line like lies on the level of 30, still there is going to be a reversal. There is going to be a reversal, and the price is going to rebound and grow. And again, repeating that if RSI is close to the level of 70, is close. So that means the price of a currency pair is growing. It's getting to overbought condition, but still the price is growing, so you can open a quick buy position. But if your RSI lies on the level of 70, that means definitely that your currency pair is being in an overbought position, and there is going to be a reversal, so a pullback and a drop in price of a currency pair. So that's it. That's just about RSI and how actually it helps us to trade. Why I use two indicators? It's just because it helps me definitely to be sure when to open a trade. Okay, and now we can see that the RSI is on the middle level, level of 50. There is coming a crossover situation, but of course we are waiting because now it is like the situation when the market is consolidating and it's quite unobvious, so we need to wait for an obvious direction, so for a downward trend or for an uptrend. So we wait. Okay, you can see that the price of a currency pair starts to drop. It continues to drop, but let's wait for another candle. Let's wait for this to finish its growth, and let's wait for another candle to confirm. Okay, yeah, we can see that, and I'm gonna open a sell position here. Why I open sell position? Again, as I said, I finished, so I waited till the candle, for the candle to finish its growth, so on the time frame shown. So I waited for the candle to finish its growth, and I waited for another candle, confirmation candle, to confirm my choice for an appropriate direction of a change in price movement. And I saw here that there was a red candle growing. Well, it is a bearish candle showing the drop in the price of currency pair, and I waited for a red candle to form to confirm my point of view, and there it is. A red candle started to growing. So yep, and that's it. And I'm just like waiting. Waiting. Sometimes, well, it jumps, sometimes it works, but hopefully we continue trading. Well, this time we didn't succeed, but never mind. Now I'm gonna actually open 2 trades at a time, because like there is a limited pocket option. You could put in only $1,000 in one trade. Never mind. So I will open 2 trades at a time. You can see that actually I was right. So the price of a currency pair, it continues dropping. So there was just like a quick change in market, the one that are not predicted in news, the one that like you can see, I mean, the size of this candlestick. So yeah, it's quite hard to predict this one. So that's why we just continue trading. And here we are waiting for a crossover. So if the short term will cross below, definitely I will open a sell position, reminding you that if short term moving averages crosses below the long-term moving average, that means the price will drop. The price will drop, and we can see that yeah, it drops already. It's getting to being oversold, and I'm still gonna open a sell position. Okay, and I will do 2 trades as I said. So there is a pullback of a price of a currency pair, so it starts to drop now, getting to the level of 30, getting to being oversold, but still it is not in the oversold condition. So it is close to being in this position, in this condition, but still it continues to drop. So I'm waiting. But sometimes, of course, I said there are like little candlesticks that just that are sometimes ruin the situation, but never mind. We can see a crossover, so it actually proves the situation. But there's still gonna be a drop in the price of a currency pair. I mean, we can see that there is a drop in the price of a currency pair. Never mind in this quick rising. Never mind. So actually what I would do in previous trades and in these trades, just I didn't open these trades because it's for us like long to wait, but I would open them for 1 hour, because for 1 hour we will see a definite drop in a price, and for 1 hour we will see a definite rise in a price. So that's just it. But because we've got lack of time on my stream, I can't actually show you such long trades. But of course they all work. You can see like a definite drop of price. So now I'm gonna like look for the obvious one to show you the direction of market. So I will wait for this to update. So you can see here on RSI there is a reversal. So just the RSI got to the level 30, the currency pair is in the oversold position. So here we are, can see a rise in the price of a currency pair. So actually that means we will open a buy position, but we should wait. So at this time, RSI really helps us a lot. So it shows us that the currency pair, the price of a currency pair was dropping. So it got to the level 30, it became oversold, and now there is a reversal. So the price rebounds, so it starts growing, and we just need to wait. Okay. Well, of course there is going to be a growth. You can see an obvious growth. So if you're not in a rush today, I can actually show you a longer trade, which will always obviously succeed because the price will rise. But let me find a right currency pair that will. Here, yeah, we are having an obvious. Can open a quick sell position here. Okay, here we can see an obvious decrease in the price of a currency pair. I'm trading an Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar currency pair chart. I set actually time expiration 30 seconds because anticipating that the price of a currency pair will continue dropping, and it is dropping. So, yep, I'm continuing trading. And that's it. I got a profit of $920. Of course it worked. You can see like it just broke through the level of 30, and still the currency pair, and I'm gonna, well, actually let's wait. It's kind of a bit changing here. I'm really eager to open again a quick sell position. Okay, so I can see here an obvious drop of a price of a currency pair, and it continues dropping, hopefully, so continues to decrease, and step by step I'm recovering all my losses, and of course I will get an income. But never mind, I still continue trading because you can still see a drop in the price of a currency pair. You can still see it. It's an obvious drop. I'm really just sure in all my predictions today, because like there is a long tendency of drop of price of currency pair. So like if you see here, it's just like quick changes. It's quick events that actually like kind of course may change the market, but they are quick. So of course you do you look at the obvious direction of the chart. And you can see I was right, and the price of a currency pair continued decreasing. Let's open it for 1 minute at a sell position. Still, and I'm gonna open a second trade just to recover all my previous losses. Of course, anticipating a downward trend. Here it is, a downward trend, an obvious one. And the price continues to drop. What shows us a decrease in price? Of course, a downward trend shows us decrease in the price of currency pair, and of course bearish candles. The red ones show us the drop in the price of currency pair. So the red candles represent us a decrease in price of a currency pair. So let's wait. Okay. I mean, like now, if my analyzation is right, then I put in 2,000 in my trade. So I mean, I opened 2 trades at a time, anticipating a downward trend. Here we are, first trade succeeded, $920, and we are waiting, still waiting, and second trade succeeded with $920. So just now I opened up 2 trades at a time to recover all my previous losses. So I put in actually 2,000 and got a profit of 908. So I opened 2 trades at a time to recover all my previous losses. So I actually put in $2,000 and I got a profit of $1,840 approximately. So that is great. I mean, I'm recovering all my previous losses and getting to profit step by step. So you can see an obvious decrease. I'm really happy that you're doing great. I mean, I'm showing you the right strategy. So please, actually, you can open a pocket option with me and trade right now. So you can see that there is a reversal, and I really like it. So of course, our currency pair for a long time, it has been in the oversold position. And I would say it just got tired of being oversold, but of course it just didn't get tired. But the currency pair just can't stay very long in one condition. So it for some time it stays in the oversold condition and reversal, so it starts to grow, and for sometimes it stays in the overbought position condition and starts to drop, I mean the price. So of course just don't hope that there will be like a great time, a big period of time where the currency will be in the oversold position. No, our currency pairs stay always quite a short time in the oversold or in the overbought position, breaking through such levels of RSI. So we are waiting. Of course, there is a tendency of a drop in the price of a currency pair. So there is a tendency, but you can see there are quite quick changes in market, and I'm gonna still wait. But I think, yeah, the price of currency pair will continue to drop, will continue to decrease. So I'm waiting. So kind of RSI gets close to the level 30. So there is a chance that there might be a reversal. So there are two options. Either a currency pair, the price of a currency pair will rise, because you can see there already quite a reversal. It's just, you can see it's quite a slow going reversal, which shows us a rebound in price of a currency pair. I think that's like the situation that will happen, will finally occur. So it's a very slow reversal, showing us a gaining price of a currency pair. But there is another option that the price will still continue to drop, but of course we need to wait and continue analyzing. I mean, I'm looking at the chart, so I'm not just pressing any buttons. No, I'm looking at moving average indicator, I'm looking at the RSI. So of course there was a crossover just quite a time ago, which showed us that the short-term moving average crossed below the long-term moving average, anticipating a sell position and a downward trend. But you can see there quick changes in our world, which of course depend our market, which of course play a role on our market, and they kind of do a quick rise in the price of currency pair. So now I'm just actually going to wait. It's quite an obvious, because of course I want to continue gaining income, and today I will gain profit. So I will show you it, but of course it takes time. Well, I really want to open a quick position, a buy position. Really. Okay, so I'm gonna wait. Well, yeah, we can see that the price, let's wait for another candle, and well, it kind of continued dropping. It's quite an obvious. I really want to of course I'm continuing trading. Here we are, we can opened up Australian dollar and US dollar currency pair chart. The price continues to drop. So I'm gonna open a quick sell position here, and again, why am I doing it? Because I'm anticipating a downward trend. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's just there are days which are yours, and there are days which aren't yours. We just we stay calm and continue trading, and that's all I can actually advise you to do. So that's it. There is a growth, but I'm thinking, okay, I'm waiting. Okay, waiting. Okay, and I got, okay, it's pair. Okay, so that did, okay, so that went like equal. And still I'm continuing trading. So there is going to be soon a crossover when my short-term moving average is going to cross, well, I can see a drop in price, so the crossover won't occur like in the near future. So you can see I was right. I mean, there is a drop in the price of currency pair. There is a drop. So it's just, you know, quick changes. So I'm gonna again switch and to another currency pair again, our favorite, Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, currency pair chart. And I'm gonna open a quick sell position. And I'm gonna open a second one. Okay. So you can see RSI, like, I mean, our currency pair now, it's been in the oversold position. So the RSI broke through the level 30. So our currency pair has been really in the oversold condition, but still the price is continues dropping. It's very fine. Of course, I opened a trade anticipating a downward trend, and you can see an obvious downtrend here, a dropping price of a currency pair. So that's just brilliant. RSI also shows me here, and a crossover of short-term moving average below the long-term also shows me that I should open a sell position. So I got a profit, great, 920, brilliant. And I'm waiting, and another $920. So that's just brilliant. Succeeded, 2 trades succeeded. I opened 2 trades at a time to recover all my losses. Again, I'm gaining income and I'm continuing trading. So you can see, yeah, it takes quite a time to do a great trading strategy. Well, always when I prepare for the signals to post them in VIP channel, I spend like ages, but for me it's a pleasure because trading is my profession. So of course I spend like really a lot of time in trading. I analyze the market and I'm sorry, I analyze the chart, but I do this. I spend a lot of time for trading, analyzing, reading all the news. I do it because I want my signals to be like 100% correct. So that's why market takes time. It takes time and you need to know it. You need to understand its rules. So okay, I can see still a decrease in price of a currency pair, and I'm anticipating that still there is going to be a drop in the price of a currency pair, that there will be a downward trend, but we just need to wait. And while we are waiting, so you know, for actually, of course, you can see that I stick to one strategy, but we need to wait for a right moment to enter our trade. So here is kind of not the right moment to enter a trade because, you know, the price of a currency pair is getting closer to the level of 30. The currency pair is being in the oversold position, but still it kind of, you know, jumps here. So while I'm waiting for the right moment to enter trades, I switch to another currency pair, just, you know, broaden my mind, look at the charts, and then return to this currency pair chart and open a trade. It's just for us not to like wait ages, looking at the screen, waiting for the right situation to open a trade. So of course we change and don't waste time and just learn looking at another chart of a currency pair. And here actually a very good situation when I can open a buy position. Okay, so what I did here is while I'm waiting for the right moment on the currency pair Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar currency pair chart, while I'm waiting, I quickly switched to the euro and Japanese yen currency pair chart. I saw here an obvious growth of a price of a currency pair, and of course, I anticipated that the price will continue to grow, and there will be an upward trend. RSI shows me this. So RSI comes close to the level of 70. It means that the price continues to rise. but the currency pair gets close to being overbought, but still reversal is quite a time ago, so the price continues to rise and we are waiting. Great, $920 and $920 again. So you can see I'm doing great, step by step, getting profit and recovering all my previous losses, plus just getting future big profit. And I'm trading using the RSI and the moving average indicators. So what did I do here? So we saw that we saw a rise in the price of a currency pair. Looked at the RSI indicators. So here it has a rise in the price of a currency pair. So it was kind of being close to the level of 70, but still not. So the price was rising, and that's why I owned quite a quick position for 1 minute with the euro and Japanese yen currency pair. So, well, actually the price still continues to grow. Still continues to grow. But for us to be sure to open a buy position, we need to wait for a confirmation candle. As I said, confirmation candle is a candle which confirms the right direction in which you want to open a trade. So that's it. Of course, we wait. And we wait, and soon I'm going to return to my Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar currency pair chart. But now I want to trade on this chart, of course. There is a drop in price. That's why I said we need to wait for our candlesticks to update. So you can actually see that there's a drop in the price of a candle, so you can see that there is a drop in the price of a currency pair. So we waited for our candle to finish growing, and I'm gonna open a quick sell position. Okay. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I anticipated that there will be a quick drop in the price of a currency pair, because I'm looking at the RSI, so the price is dropping, and I'm waiting for my trades to succeed. Okay, so the price is dropping and we are waiting. The RSI shows us that the price is dropping, so we are waiting. Okay, well, quick trades aren't always like working, but sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Never mind. Well, it's because I just traded for like quick trades. So let's return to my chart, Australian dollar and New Zealand currency pair chart. Okay, and of course I was still right in the previous trade, because there was still a rise in the price of currency pair, but there I just opened a quick position, sell position, because of course there was a drop in the price of currency pair, but it just finished a bit quicker, because you know the current event, which was connected with the drop of a price in currency pair, it kind of finished, it kind of stopped influencing the market. So that's why now we are I don't want to open a quick buy position, because we can see an obvious drop of a price of currency pair, so I don't like it. It's very risky. So I want to actually switch to another currency pair chart that I didn't trade on today, for you to show that I use all currencies. So I analyze the chart and choose for myself where I want to trade. Okay, they're different, as I'm reminded, they are different profitabilities of a currency pair. So here it starts rising, and I'm gonna open a sell position here and another sell position here and another sell position here. Okay. Okay, so I just opened another. I opened the currency pair chart, Swiss franc and Japanese yen, and there is a rise. There is a rise of a price of a currency pair. So RSI shows us that the currency pair, it continues to grow, but the thing is the market kind of, you know, quickly changing. So I would have actually opened long trades here today, actually, you know, like a long trades day or something like that, because the currency pairs have an obvious direction, but the quick trades just don't work. Never mind. So continue trading, continue looking and analyzing the charts. So here is an obvious reversal. Okay, so now I'm like wanting to wait. Well, there is a decrease. So okay, well today that will be enough for today. So I actually showed you quite a lot of trades today. The obvious the obvious view for today's market is long-term trades. I mean, like all currency pair charts that I traded on, they had an obvious decrease or an obvious rise of the price of currency pairs. So like now, I'm kind of put in barriers of the time of stream. But while I trade by myself, I actually, you know, it depends on the day, but today is a long-term trading day. So actually when I'm gonna trade today by myself, I'm gonna open a long-term trades, like choosing 1 hour and opening here, for example, a sell position. So, and all of them are going well because today is a long-term market. So that's just how it works. Sometimes market is very changeable, and that's why I trade with short-term trades. So it just depends. But today I showed you the RSI and moving average in combination. So how these two actually indicators work in pair, because using these two helps to definitely like analyze the right moment to open a trend. So RSI shows you one view of a currency pair, moving average shows you another view of a strategy. For like more detailed strategies, hints, some secrets, please subscribe to my YouTube for the link right in DM. And what else? On YouTube I've got like all strategies step by step again, and I've got like more about Bollinger Bands, about stochastic oscillator and and in future now I'm preparing a lot of more indicators, which of course on streams I will show you how they all work. So in future, don't just please use all my instruments, because I want you to learn very quickly, to broaden your mind, and it all depends on yourself, because the more you put in yourself, the quicker you succeed. So of course on my YouTube I'm like really putting my soul on it now and providing you good material for learning. So just watch YouTube, subscribe to and comment, please. I'll be just so happy, and I'm actually eager always to like look at your comments. For example, like comments, oh thank you for your actually like fires, thank you, I really like it. Okay, yeah, I'm really what strategy do you trade with most often? Well, as I said, I trade most often with RSI, moving average, and channels. These are my favorite, but of course there are some strategies that may be closer to you, which I will also show you how they work. So please join my Telegram streams actually, which take place every week on YouTube. So on YouTube you can get closer in touch with me just by writing your comments. Oh, thank you for the hearts. And on Telegram you can put your hand up and have a really great chance just to speak with me in personal, just for free, just for you to broaden your mind. And yeah, please just, join all my streams and use all my material. And that was like today's stream, the second stream on YouTube. I showed you quite a long trade. Please open pocket option and practice, of course, with watching all my videos, with using all my instruments. Thank you. This was like a teacher with soul, with like all my heart put in trading, with all my soul put in your education. So thank you. That was your Jessica with love, and please join. See you next time. And of course, continue trading, succeed, and stick to one strategy. And remember for martingale system, for doubling up the amount of money you put in. And remember about risk management. It's very important for you to set a limit for yourself to put in from your balance 5 to 10% per trade. So remember all these rules, use my strategies, and succeed. Thank you again for today's stream. With love, your Jessica. Bye bye. Thank you.